Hi everybody, it's Melissa the Stamp Doc, and I'm running a few minutes behind, but we are doing our regular Facebook Live. I think I'm going to have to move it to 11 a.m. Eastern Time instead of 10 a.m. Eastern Time on Mondays, just because we have some appointments and different things coming up in the next few weeks that are early in the morning, and that might get me running a little later. So today I don't have a whole lot for you. Bella had her holiday Christmas recital yesterday, so we were in rehearsal all day on Saturday and recital yesterday, so I have not had any time to stamp whatsoever. So I was joking with one of the other moms yesterday, and we were saying that Christmas doesn't really begin until today because everything's so busy up until that point. So hopefully I'll get a little chance to do some stamping today. And if you're local, I still have openings in my class on Wednesday. It's at noon, and we'll be making 3 cards and 3 tags. And I'll share those projects with you, or you can actually see those as I post them this week. So since I haven't done any stamping, I've got a really quick project for you. This is kind of one of my go-tos that I do as a little gift for people. It's something that, you want to give someone something, but it doesn't need to be too much. Just a cute little something that you can hand out at the holidays. And you could really do this at any time. I've done them at Halloween also. So one last point of business before I do the project. On Wednesday, December 11th, Stampin' Up! Just announced that they are going to have free shipping on orders of $50 or more. So they rarely do this. If you have some things that you've been wanting to get, I really suggest you take advantage of that opportunity because that doesn't come around very often. So let me move the camera and I'm going to show you today's project. Hi, Patricia. Cover that for you. Should have you back here in just a second. Okay. All right, so this is the little project I was telling you about. This is a little hot cocoa holder, and when you pull up on the ribbon, it will reveal your hot cocoa packet. Now you can certainly make this a little fancier and do this with like a gift card inside there, or even a little candy cane. You can add anything to that you want. So there's not a lot of measuring to this either. I'm going to raise that up just a little bit. Oh, hi everybody. Good to see everybody coming on. Let me raise that up some so you can see. So I am using some Starbucks hot cocoa, just like this. So these usually come, you can get these in like packs of 6 or 8. Just pick whatever type of cocoa you want. And what you want to measure is this length. Okay, so mine was about 5 3/4, but I'd want to be able to get 2 of these out of a sheet of cardstock. So I'm going to go ahead and cut my cardstock in half to 5.5 by 8.5. So I've got that here, and most of your cardstock's pretty stiff. Now you could do this with designer series paper and that would be fine. But what I'm going to do is I'm just kind of taking this along the edge of my desk and I'm running that back and forth along the edge to kind of break those fibers. And what that'll do is allow that to move a little more. So I'm going to do a little bit more of that. But I want that paper to bend and kind of roll around. Okay, so you can see that's got a little bit more give to it than before. All right. Then I'm going to take my tear and tape adhesive and I'm going to put that just along one end. And just going to tear a length of that there. Okay, so once I have that in place, I'm going to peel that off. And I'm going to place my hot cocoa down. So this is just, you're just eyeballing this, so it does not have to be perfect. So I'm going to fold that over, and I'm just lightly creasing that. I'm not really creasing it for real. And then just, I'm going to fold that one over, line up those edges, and seal that shut. Okay, so that gives me my little pouch there. Okay. So again, I wanted to conserve paper. This is another great project that, you know, if you've got stuff left over from the holidays, do not hesitate to just go ahead and use that. So I'm going to throw some tear and tape on this. I might just use my snail or my Tombow if I had it handy, but for this is going to work just fine, and that's what I had close by. We're going to peel that off too. And this is from the Night Before Christmas pack. But again, this is one of those projects, just use whatever you've got on hand. You know, whatever ribbons you've got, whatever stamp sets, this is your chance to use those up. I'm going to put that right there in the center. And then my sentiment comes from the Cup of Christmas stamp set. And I believe this is one that they're going to be retiring. They're going to announce those tomorrow. So if this is one that you've been wanting, make sure you get it. But I'm using this little saying that says, sending you a cup of cheer. And I'm just going to stamp that in Early Espresso. So I'm going to use my pad here. And this would be a great project for you to do with kids, you know, especially if they want to make something for their friends. This would be a great little project for that. So I'm going to stamp that on Whisper White cardstock. And then my go-to punch is the Starburst punch because it fits just about most of our greetings, really, unless they're really big or too small. And I'm going to turn that upside down so I can place that. And we're going to punch that out. And then there's just a few little leaves and little holly berries on there. I'm going to go ahead and color those. And it doesn't even have to be super neat. You just want to go in there and kind of add a little color to them. And we're going to get those leaves done. I'm using Old Olive on this and then Real Red for the little berries. And I'm going to use my fine tip on the Real Red because those little berries are pretty small. Okay. And I'm going to put some dimensionals on the back. We're going to add 3 of those just to make sure it's real secure. Oh, 4th one wanted to come along. Too bad. All right, let me get that off of there. And we're going to add that to the bottom there. All right. Now, for the next step, I actually will take that cocoa out of there. And you need a hole punch for this. So what I find works best is my old Crop-A-Dile, but you can use whatever hole punch you already have. And I'm going to punch a hole up here in the top. And I'm punching this through both layers. So this is a sleeve, and I'm punching it through both layers. If you're using a hole punch that won't punch through both layers, just do the top one and then go back and do the second one. All right, then I'm going to use this really cute Real Red ribbon. This stuff is super soft. I'm going to go ahead and feed that through here. And it's a little, it's very soft actually. That's why those ends fray. So we're going to pull that through there. Still got it on the roll because I don't want to waste any. I'm going to pull that through so you can see that's the front. It's going through the front and the back. That's right across there. And then you're going to drop your hot cocoa packet in there. Hold on to that back end and pull that up. And then you're going to trim that and tie it. That is all there is to it. So what that does is it holds it securely down into that pouch. Get that tied. There we go. And we'll just trim our ends there a little bit. And again, just voila. Very easy. Great little hot cocoa packet. And again, like I said, this would be just a great one if you want to give like a little neighbor gift or anything cute like that. So very easy, and I got 2 of those out of 1 sheet of cardstock. So hope you liked this project today. Like I said, quick and easy. And be sure to share this with your friends. I appreciate that. We're getting more and more people on here each week. Don't forget, free shipping on Wednesday. And I will post a host code for that if you'd like to use that. I'll be sending 5 hand stamped cards to anyone that does place an order on Wednesday. So make sure you take advantage of that. Thanks so much for watching, and I hope you all have a wonderful week. And let's get this holiday started.